Digital Network.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Of the closing doors, please.
It's alive!
Transfer is available.
The next and last stop is...
You're tuning into the SubwayCreatures. You're tuning into the
Brand new episode, SubwayCreatures. We got no Petey, however, we have 2/3 of high society here today.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this. We got Bronx Johnny,
Hey.
Chris from Brooklyn, and of course,
Cheers.
Kimmy P. Kimmy Podcast over here.
Yeah, Kimmy P.
Kimmy Podcast.
Kimmy P works.
Yeah, and by the way, love the shirt as always.
Thank you.
Yes, that's a good one. What do we say? Tease?
Tease, yeah.
Okay, are we
Probably
gonna move
shouldn't
forward?
say that if you don't own the domain name.
Well, are we
I
gonna
do.
we're gonna move
There you
forward
go.
with this? And I say we because this is our idea.
I don't know
now.
how you've hopped onto my business,
Yeah, man.
but back off, white man.
Oh man, I definitely trademarked that shit the second you said it. I got it.
Funny.
But we are back with a brand new episode. We were off last week. Everyone's refreshed, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. But how are you guys doing? High society guys, how are you?
I can't complain.
Hot
Summer's
as shit
treating well.
outside,
It is hot.
man.
It's hot as shit, I know.
Trains
and then we
not
come in
running
here and
good.
it's like sub-zero. I like it though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
came in
nice
here
in
and one of the producers was singing Papa Roach, and I went back out into the heat. 'cause I would rather-
Well,
I
it
would
was
rather-
a version. It was a version
yeah.
of it
Yeah.
that maybe we'll have to get in here. I don't know because it was
Who was
wild.
doing that?
I think it
Nate
was
was
Nate,
singing
maybe.
a sexual
Oh,
version of
Nate.
the Papa Roach song.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
You know,
Cut my dick into pieces.
I think that's what it was.
Is that what that verse was?
This is my
Shaft
last ball
and
suck.
balls.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Wow.
Alex knows it. Alex knows it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It wasn't so much the singing that bothered me that made me have to go outside. It was he was like dancing with one arm out, and he kind of looked sort of
inviting you
retarded,
in,
and my
or-
brother's sort of retarded, so I had to leave because it was upsetting me. I got a little flustered.
I got you.
Well, Chris, you've been on the show plenty. You've been on like what 3 or 4 episodes now.
Probably something like that.
But we're popping Bronx Johnny's cherry over here.
I've done
This
that
is-
in a while.
Yeah, that has.
All right.
This is a first for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well,
I mean, without close, you guys are
Welcome.
sitting. Rick
I
could just
know.
slide a
Yeah.
finger
I
in your
thought-
ass. John.
I thought you did the podcast. Am I
No.
wrong?
No,
Stanley
that was
was on there.
Stanley.
Stanley got on there.
Stanley definitely came on for one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I'm glad you're here because
Thank
I've
you guys
seen.
for having me, man.
Yeah, well, I've seen some clips of your show,
Yeah.
and I'm personally a fan.
Appreciate that.
And I was telling Chris before, I need to know what really makes you tick because I've seen you go off on some rants, some passionate rants that I really need to bring out of you.
It's
on
mostly
this.
hatred of Albanians.
That subways, the subways in this city are just a fucking mess.
Well, I don't know if you guys follow. Yeah, Bronx Johnny's Facebook is every single morning. The MTA can suck all this dick, son.
It's just dumb shit.
You are very passionate about.
Well, you commute
how
early
much-
in the morning,
I
right?
have to have a job and shit. I'm not as talented. I have to have a job. So you go in the morning, like you see the bums start to wake up, like, fucking birds in the morning. But like they do weird shit on there. Like I get that it's tight and they want to give people their like little bench in the seats. But like you see two guys, like they trying to not be gay. So they're 69 in a way. They like they don't touch each other. But we always get somebody next to you that rolls.
Right.
So he's like, the dude's head it keeps rolling in somebody's lap. And it's like, yo, you kind of put your dick in his mouth.
Oh, you're talking about the guy trying to lean forward?
No. It's
To
like
not touch
one
the dude next to
guy,
him?
one guy lays
What
across
is
on the
happening?
Oh, a
Hold on.
sleepy
bench.
bum.
Sleeping bum.
Can we rewind a little bit?
The
So
way
we're-
you just went into that story
Yeah.
was like people casually 69.
I know,
how,
that's-
that's
on-
how
on the
it looks,
subway.
though. Like, all right, let me.
What do you mean that's how it looks?
You gotta take the
I've never
6
seen
train
two
real
people
deep.
69ing on the train.
It looks like that though. They might not be, but the presumption
They're
is
thinking
it's
about it.
Dicks in the mouths because one guy's laying like this on the bench, like that, and then the other guy's laying this way. So one guy's heads this way, the other guy's heads this way. But they sleep back to back, but eventually somebody rolls, they both roll, and it's boom, balls to mouth.
Oh, you're saying 2 guys are trying to take up one bench so that
Yeah,
they don't
so
get
they
one,
give everybody-
so they give people some seats.
Yeah, they try
so
to
they're
be
only
polite
taking up
about
3
it.
seats instead
Yeah.
of
So you're talking
6.
about considerate bums. Like
Yeah.
there's,
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard.
there's
Those are hard to come by.
There's a hierarchy. You still got your crazy bums out there. But they're not talented. Like, you go to other parts of the world, their bums are talented, man. They put on, like, magic shows and shit. Some of them dressed in drag, and out there, it's not disrespectful. It's kind of funny.
Now, where is there? Where?
Ecuador, I go there a lot. My wife and
The
kids.
entire country is bums in Ecuador.
No.
Except for your wife.
The
I'm sorry.
bums out there are fucking cool. They remind me of old New York where you had talented bums and shit. Like, they juggle or they do, like, fire and sword tricks and shit. I was like, yo, it's like Alibaba in the game. It's dope. Like, out here, it's just bums. I was like, that's why y'all niggas bums. Y'all don't do shit, man.
Ecuador
like,
doesn't have subways, do they?
No, they just have fancy buses. 2-decker buses. It's weird.
And so their buses out there are basically like the subway here.
Well, you don't have bums on it, but you have people that go in there and sell. Like I said, the bums out there have initiative. They're in there selling like
How many
fucking
people sell
crackers.
chickens on the buses in Ecuador?
They don't do that.
I just imagine like every third guy they're going to a cockfight somewhere.
The craziest shit I ever seen somebody sell on there where they got on was some stew and shit. I was like, I'm not buying that.
They opened. Oh, they were selling
Yeah,
cups
it was
of
in a
stew.
little like a
Stew?
thermos pot. You
Yeah.
know those water jugs they have, those
Yeah.
Gatorade jugs? They had it like that. I was like, nah, I'm not
There's a lady
doing
on my
that.
corner that sells corn soup in that every
Yeah,
day.
they do that. It's
Sells
cool,
it?
though. Yeah.
Yeah, $3.
What's the going rate for?
It's $2.50 for a small, and then it's $3 for a large, which is like twice the size. So you just go, you're
Have
gonna
you
get
ever
the
tried
super
this?
size.
Have you ever
Yeah, I get
gotten
it. I get it often. Yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I'm not getting it because they put all the ingredients that are in like the elote corn.
Yeah.
They put
That's
all
what
that
they
in the
do with
soup.
the shit they don't
I get it in
sell.
the
They stew
winter,
it
but
up.
because the mayo starts to spoil in the summer, I'm not trying to shit
yeah.
my pants. But I do eat that a lot on the way here in the winter.
Wow, this is
Holy shit.
Kim. I don't know that. Would you ever
Eat soup from the
soup
corner?
sold
no.
on the corner?
I get real weird about homemade foods from
You
strangers.
can't fuck with it?
like the
No.
churro,
You're
the
from
churro
LA. You
lady?
lived in LA
I know
for that
how-
long. You never got one of those hot dogs that are cooked in bacon on the street?
Cooked
From
it?
in a
Yeah,
shopping
like
cart?
I did like probably the last time when I was like 23, but like I know how clean I am and I'm still dirty. You know what I'm saying?
I got
and
you.
I can't imagine a stranger.
Yeah,
So you don't eat no street food at all?
Not really.
That's good. You healthy, man. That's
yeah.
what's
I mean,
up.
you've always seen that, especially actually up in the Bronx, because it's right around Yankee Stadium. You got the people with the pretzels up in the shopping carts.
Yeah.
The churros. Churros on the
Churros
4, 5,
not so
6.
much. Yo, but if you
You
go
still
like,
see those guys on the train though.
Yeah,
They're
the
still on
churro.
34th Street.
See, I can't buy. I like churros, but I'm buying shit in the subway stations. Getting all that nasty dirt.
No,
on
it's
it.
No,
gotta-
this is what
it's
we're
also gotta
talking
be
about
hot.
right here.
Yeah, that's
See,
it's
that
pretty
shit-
much.
Yeah, but that's Queens. That's not really the Bronx.
We got
You see
a
those like
picture.
that.
right
No, but
now.
there's a woman on
That
my
lady's
corner that has a
Ecuadorian, by the way.
similar setup right on my corner.
I just don't know like where the meat was before
Yeah.
it was cooked and
I
how it was
respect that.
prepared and like the condition of the home it was in
I feel
and
you're
like
probably
if it
fine
was
with
dropped on the
corn, though.
floor. What?
You want it to be like
Corn,
kosher
though?
meat?
No, fuck corn too.
Yeah.
You don't like corn?
No, I love corn.
Oh.
I love corn.
You just don't trust it from a.
I don't trust stranger food.
I don't front that.
Like if I go to like a barbecue
Yeah.
and people bring food, I'll only eat the food of the people that I like and know.
because you can
are, like,
see the house.
Wow,
good
so you like
people.
paranoid about that shit.
Yeah, I
That's
get
what's up.
weird.
That's not bad though. You never got like an infection or nothing, right?
We should all just have. We should have a gas.
I've never
station.
had one infection. No.
Nice.
We should all just have a gas digital potluck to see who Kim can't stand,
Yeah.
or at least thinks
Who
it's
I don't
gross.
who I don't respect.
Kim would be cool about it though. She'd like get a plate like, oh, thank you so much, and then just leave it on the side.
Yeah.
End of the night, she has like 8 stacks of trays and shit.
What about halal? Have you ever done like one of the halal trucks?
No.
I'll tell you this:
Word?
I was elated
Oh,
to
I
see
got-
a halal truck be back on my corner. last
that is
night,
the
I got-
one I look 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I look forward to
There's
that.
a new
That is-
the halal guy got put out of business by the fact that there were 4 taco trucks that opened in like a month,
Dirt cheap.
and now
It's so cheap.
2 of the taco trucks are gone, and a new halal guy sprang up, and I was like, oh, this is.
Yeah, and those are the
victory.
ones that they always talk about having to look out for because those are the guys who've been in that car all day and night.
Oh yeah,
And
where are they shitting?
Where are they shitting? Their shit is the food is literally just sitting on the grill
Yeah.
the entire day.
Yeah.
All they do is just heat it up by chopping it up on the.
I say you kill a bug.
Fryer.
It's mainly just to kill bugs.
I got a smoothie once when I was visiting New York.
I did once get a
one of those.
tamale from a street guy, and there was a roach in the middle of the tamale.
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Does that doesn't just ruin it for you right there?
I mean, I definitely threw out that tamale.
Oh, see.
but you finished the rest?
No, like I threw out the food that I got from that guy, and I
Okay.
never got food from that guy
Yeah,
again.
you can't.
and I
you
never
can't go
will.
back after that.
But I mean, it was a decent tamale. It wasn't the first tamale I'd eaten from him.
Oh, disgusting.
you know, you hear stories like that, and it kind of ruins it for you. But
But that was like a weird old dude who was only like I never saw him during the day. He was always out in front of the laundromat in the middle of the night. Like Yeah, I was probably playing with fire there. The nice lady who's like selling corn in the middle of the day is probably fine. John, what are you doing?
Charging the phone, man. People keep calling my fucking jack.
Why do you have Oh, those are our headphones.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he put his own headphones on and was like doing a side project.
You got.
Are you
people
guys
hitting you up?
texting each other? What's
he literally
happening?
is texting me. What are you doing?
No, I'm putting the phone there. It's ringing, and I'm trying to charge Kim's phone.
Are you talking shit about us right now?
No,
Hey, I'm uncomfortable.
I do hate when people.
These
do
guys
that
don't even
shit.
have a margarita machine on their podcast.
Oh, when they talk in their language when you fucking come in the room, like what the fuck was that? The Korean and shit freaks me the fuck out.
Like Korean and shit.
Holy shit. Well, did you hear about the food, like the halal carts and those types of people who sell food like that? They were going to start getting that grading system.
Yeah, then they
I
realized
thought
would
they
all
already
be...
had
Yeah, I
to.
thought
There's
they
no way
did.
you can hold food carts to the same. I was just talking about this on Lewis's podcast on Monday. The health code for kitchens in New York is insane. Like, you are getting a violation. There's no, like, I don't know anybody who's never gotten a single violation.
Yeah.
When they come in, you're gonna find, like, you get it if you have too many cuts in a cutting board. They'll give you, that's $100 fine. You have to go fight it.
Well, that's what scares me about the people who can't pass. It's you must have been really
But you
fucking
get a great
bad.
pendant though, right?
No,
That's not
like
bad.
if you get, like, it's not hard. It depends on the thing. So obviously, like you can get, like,
Is it a point system? Like you lose
I
points?
was saying this technically, it's just a matter of, like, every kitchen throws stuff out as soon as people come in. Basically, like, there's certain things that are super illegal to do that a lot, like, you can't make hollandaise sauce legally under the health code because it's not at the right temperature. You slowly cook eggs in lemon. It's undercooked eggs. Same with if you make mayo from scratch, that is, you don't cook the eggs. It's illegal. You have to use pasteurized eggs, which taste like shit, and you're not going to use them.
Yeah, I got.
You know so much about this.
There was a egg salad cart by Wall Street back.
If you're
in the
getting
day.
egg salad out of a cart, you are fucking retarded.
Oh, I got sick. I was going to Mexican. I got like legit violently sick,
You
and I was
ate
on a date.
Egg salad out of a cart?
Dog, I had like $3 in my
was it
pocket.
one of
about
those
this.
ones?
Tell us about this.
Hold on,
date.
wait. Was it one of those carts? You know those carts that are like on the like they build it onto the back of a pickup truck, and it's just
No.
a fat dude selling sandwiches.
It
out
was
of the back?
basically a regular hot dog cart, and the man was like, "Yo," I just heard him like, "Yo, we got fucking potato salad and shit, egg salad, whatever the fuck it was."
on special.
It was just there. I was like, "Yo, you know, it's 4:00. It's out here." It was in
4 p.m.
the shit. The
You
shit
got
was
egg
in the.
salad from a
At
dude that
4
sells
o'clock.
hot dogs.
At
Yeah,
4
but hold on.
o'clock.
Yeah, that means the only thing he has the capacity to do in there is make soda cold and boil water for hot dogs.
No, dog. He had it in a coffee cup, like one of these with the top. And I was like, "Yo," I was like, "Where you storing this shit?" He was like, "Oh, it's in there with the sauce." I was like, "Oh, that shit gotta be all right then." So you know, I got like
Sure,
2
that's
hours.
actually kind of fair.
I got 2 hours to kill because the girl I was seeing at the time had some shit
But to be
do.
fair, though, cup of egg salad.
Yo, dog, it was $1. You can't beat $1. I only had $3 on me. I was like,
How
yo,
big of a cup?
coffee cup.
So like 4 eggs for $1.
Not 4 eggs.
3 eggs?
It's 2 really chopped up eggs, real tight in there. A little bit, you know, it wasn't bad.
A coffee cup that size?
No, a little smaller, but it worked. It did, you know. So I ate it. I was like, oh, this can't throw this shit out. Like
Did
I
it
just paid
taste
for
good
it.
when you ate it?
It had like a sour patch
Johnny
taste.
was
And then you kept eating it?
I had
Johnny
to,
was
man.
shitting, still
What do you
eating
mean
it.
you had to?
I put $1 down. Like, yo, times is tough. You can't just be like, well, I feel like
It's like
if I
Homer
do shit
Simpson
like
with
that-
the big sandwich.
yeah.
Just need one more moment.
No, but then the date got there. And I'm at the Japanese spot, and I had to spend more money. So I was like, fuck. I had my little debit card. I'm like, cause you go on a date, you gotta, you know, bring backup and shit. I had the debit card. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what you got for happy? I'm like, oh, we got sake. I'm like, all right, let me get a sake.
Oh, so the sake didn't mix with the egg
And
salad.
I was like, all right, cause
I
I'm
think
not,
anyone would have gotten
not
sick
paying
with that
$8 for
combination.
beer. So my date gets there. She gives me a hug. I have to like kind of shove her. 'Cause I have to run to the shitter. And as I'm violently shitting, you know you fucked up when your date knocks on the door like, hey, everything all right in there?
I'm just gonna go at a restaurant, not
Yeah.
even at your house.
Yeah.
And I was just like, God, I couldn't hold it. And then we had Mets tickets. So she's like, yo, we still going to the game. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna last. You kind of
She's
greedy.
just looking at you like, so you're drinking happy hour sake.
No.
Mets tickets are free.
Yeah, I don't pay for those. I get
Yeah.
those for free.
Who the fuck is paying for Mets tickets?
So wait, how were you gonna do this date with only $3 in your?
Well, I only had $3 cash, but I had the debit card. That's the test.
okay.
I only got $3 cash to see if she knows how to work with what we had.
With $3?
Yo, they have condiments at City
It was
Field
19.
for
It was
free.
1957.
What is that? Half
Ecuadorian
baked?
doesn't
Is
crack
that
either.
half baked where they have like he's
That
going
shit,
through
yeah,
his
you
head
count
all the
down.
numbers?
Yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
learned it from. So, but at City Field, if you've ever been, they have condiments there. You get your hot dog, then you put you got relish, pickles. You get like a little cup. You put mad pickles in there. You chill for the game.
Johnny brings a girl on a date to Six Flags. He's like, hey, look over there, and hands them the Coke can so she can get in.
Yeah, it's been like dating life hacks with
Sometimes
Bronx
you
Johnny.
gotta like save money, man.
Wait,
like,
so you were saying don't even get a hot dog, just skip that and just eat pickles.
well, if she wanted the hot dog, she's an independent woman. She could have bought. If she wanted a treat, I would have been impressed. I'm all about, just sharing and shit. Like, you know what? She's the one. But after that comment and the shit, like, yo, everything all right? We still going to the game? I'm like, you literally hear that fucking shit hitting the water. And
Well,
I'm
it
like,
sounded like water hitting water.
yo, and
let's
dog,
be
it was
honest.
2 stalls at that little Japanese
Water hitting
restaurant.
water.
So I'm like against the wall. So if she can hear that from out there, that's pretty hard.
And this is before Japanese
not-
restaurants used to get like bidets to be fancy. So it's
no.
like, you're not getting blown at the end of this date.
And I was like, man. And she was like, yo, I was like, yeah, we still gonna go, you bitch.
Did you
Bitch,
go?
why didn't
Yeah,
you
we
just
had
leave?
to. I was like, I'm not gonna just,
This was a first date?
Oh, it was the first to last. 'Cause I couldn't do it. I was like, and then we on the train and she told me
Wait,
about her
you
day.
couldn't do it?
Yeah, couldn't do it.
Men have the fucking biggest egos ever.
It's
That's
not the
insane.
ego of it. It's like, yo, you hear I'm violently shitting and
You
you're concerned.
violently shit. You brought
She
$3
must-
in your pocket. You told her to eat pickles.
She must
I
have
tell
really
and then
pickles.
you couldn't do it?
Well, I wanted to see what she was about because she like, oh, what are we getting? If you say what we get, I'm like, that means you putting in. It's not just I'm gonna get on the line and get the shit and you waiting for me. Cause like, all right, you give me some ass.
Who
and some
asked
hot
who on the
dogs.
date?
We met each other, so it was like through a casual friend. So it was like, all right, hey, you cool? She's like, oh, hey, you're a funny guy. You want to go to a Mets game? I was like, yeah. And I got
So she
actually
invited
had-
Oh,
you.
she invited you.
Yeah, but I had the tickets, so it was like,
Wait, she said we should go to a Mets game, but you were like, I get free Mets tickets?
Well, no, I had Mets tickets. 'Cause I was telling my boy and his girl, they was like, yo, if you want these tickets, I guess she overheard and was like, oh, hey.
Oh.
I was like, all right. And she was cute. I was like, all right, maybe this works out. She has a job down
To
on
be
Wall
fair,
Street.
if you got the tickets, it's not unreasonable to expect her to be like, maybe get a round of beers or a hot dog.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what she was about. I was like, well, because you kind of impede yourself on me like that, too. I was like verbally raped. I didn't like officially ride her. So I was like, yo, I didn't consent to this, but you know what? You cute. I'll go with it. That's how Ted Bundy used to get bitches.
You know what?
They'd
I'm
be
gonna
like, yo,
pay
you
this girl
cute?
back. I'm gonna eat dollar egg salad first thing in the morning. Oh no, at 4 in the afternoon.
Yo,
on
I
my
was
way to this
starving.
date. On my way, and your way to a
Cause
Japanese
yo, when you
restaurant
on a
to meet a
date,
girl.
like especially first date, you get fucking nerves. You got to eat something. If they had a dollar pretzel, I would have gotten that. It's Wall Street though, baby. They don't got
Pretzel
that down
sounds
there.
good right now.
just
Oh, yeah.
you could have gotten a banana.
No bitch though. This looks weird. She sees me. I'm like, oh hey.
You can eat. How long does it take you to eat a banana? That if you're not with someone and you're like, I'm around the corner, you can finish a banana.
Can't be in them streets eating a banana like that. I don't know where you live.
Wall Street.
I can't be down
You
nowhere.
can eat a banana on Wall Street.
And they hit on me. Nah, I'm good, man. They're like, yo,
You might end up with some free Coke. Now you got a real good date going. You know
That
what I'm
is
saying?
true. That would be nice.
Holy shit, man. I'm more surprised that this girl didn't knock on the door and be like, I'm going to go.
Yeah, no, she really was a Mets fan. Apparently,
I'm
'cause I was
saying
like,
she must have been a huge Mets fan to stick
Yeah.
with it.
And then, like, on the way to fucking City Field, because it's a little bit of a trip, she's there talking about date. I'm trying to pay attention, but also not fucking shit my pants on this goddamn train.
Because you still need a shit even
Yeah.
on the way.
So then
Is
somebody.
this City Field or is this Shea Stadium?
No, City Field. City
So this is since you've had a job.
Yeah. So, but you got to test people, man. Like, especially if they're inviting themselves, you got to know what they're
You
about.
got to test people by being irresponsible with your money for 30 plus years, being broke on a first date with
Hell
this
yeah.
person
I'm
you
like,
barely
yo,
know.
you treating? You good. And then I take care of the rest. Like, you treated one time, I got you 3. That's
This
the
is
rule.
why Johnny only had sex with prostitutes until he met his wife,
Yeah.
who happens to trade in Ecuadorian pesos, not American dollars.
No, it's dollars. We only have dollars down there.
Oh, is that the reserve currency now?
Yeah, that's all we got down there.
Yeah, but I'm sure a dollar goes further.
Yo, it's pretty good. Yo, I took her out for a birthday dinner at Chili's. I spent like $40. I can't even do
This
that out
seems
here.
like a lot for Chili's here.
No, it was a lot.
That's really
Yo,
expensive.
Because we got... what
Did
we
you
got? We
get
got
fucking
apps.
Moet at fucking Chili's?
Yo, I wanted to. No, I got, what's that shit? A michelada. But it had the margarita in there with the beer. That shit was all right. And then I told him it was her birthday when it wasn't, so we could get the free cake. Always saving, son. Always saving.
You got the life hacks, though.
You got to.
I
she
like
was,
this.
She was
Yeah.
very embarrassed though, cause they out there they don't trust nobody, so they asked her for the ID, and I was like, yo, you know my wife, she just forgot how
He told her she was he told them she was a Guatemalan refugee.
He
Venezuela
embarrassed her
out
for the
there.
free cake. He's
Oh,
like,
she
listen,
was
she had a hard
fucking
life.
mortified. She didn't want to talk to me in the
She
cab
had to
ride
leave her
home.
passport in Venezuela. They were in a rush out. This is our first meal in months.
No, I told her, yo, look, this is the first time she's ever, been, which is true. She's never been to Chili's. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna treat you nice. We're gonna go to Chili's. For a fucking anniversary, Domino's and shit. That shit was nice. Wings.
Have you ever tried the proposal move? Where like there's
I didn't know you could do that.
Dude, you propose and sometimes they comp you the whole meal. They're
It's
like,
not on
"Oh,
our
shit."
podcast. He told me I'm not allowed to say it, but Stanley has done that. Stanley's
know that.
absolutely done that.
Or if you just say that you got engaged, they'll send out like dessert or
Yeah.
No.
champagne.
He literally, his buddy had just gotten engaged at the table, and he went to the guy's fiance and was like, "Give me a ring," and just proposed to the girl he was on a date with, and got like a
Nice.
whole free fucking,
Hustler.
like a free bottle of champagne.
Yeah,
and shit.
I've heard of that one working.
Yeah, what's the worst shit anybody did to you on the first date, Kim? Like you go out like for
It's got to be Kim, because anything that happened to any of
Well,
us.
I
is
got
laugh-
gang raped once.
Wow.
Well, there was a few of them.
No, the worst
Probably
thing
shouldn't
anyone...
agree to go on all those first dates at the same time.
This guy, I remember this happened in college. This guy begged me to go on a date with him, and I did not want to go. And he begged me to go on a date with him, and then this motherfucker tried to split the bill. And I was like, I didn't even want to be here with you.
So wait a minute. So if he asks you out, you assuming that the bill won't be split?
If he's begging me to go out, he should buy.
That's true.
If I don't want to go already, you have to compensate.
Now is that a real?
Now, had you turned him down like some sort of Screech Lisa Turtle situation?
Yes.
I can't even imagine asking a girl a second time if she wants me to spend money on her.
Yeah, I was like,
She
I
says no.
guess.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if
And
you're
it
like,
was
hey, do you
like
want to
a,
get dinner?
I guess
and the
I'll
girl's
go
like,
eat.
no. Really?
Yes.
No, if I'm chasing, I gotta pay. I'm not gonna do that.
but that's what I'm
You
saying.
have
If a girl
to.
says, I can't imagine asking twice. You know what I mean? Like, if a girl's like, no, I'm
Well,
like,
no,
oh, all right,
you
cool.
never hear them old couples like before they get Alzheimer's and shit. They're like, yo, my wife said no, and I followed her for like 13 years till she said yes. Some crazy shit like that.
It's like 50 First Dates kind of
Shit.
shit.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she had a kid with this other guy, and then he died in the war, and then I swooped right in
Oh
there.
yeah, I'm the fucking breadwinner in this story.
Is my scoliosis laughable now, Mildred? You fucking cunt.
Wait, what's the most expensive date you've ever taken your wife on?
Oh shit. That
Chili's
had to be-
$40.
That chili $40 is up there. Cause she knows all the like hood spots out there, so we eat pretty cheap, but it's good
Right.
food.
Hell yeah.
But oh shit, it might have been the Chili's dinner. Oh no, we had lobster at some fancy Italian joint that was out there.
Yeah.
I could have sworn the raviolis were Chef
Olive
Boyardee, but I
Garden.
don't want to say shit. Nah, Olive, they don't got one out there. I wouldn't do it either. They got like fucking circle lasagna now. That shit came out of can.
How expensive was it?
Yo, that shit came out to like 95. No, with the tip, cause you don't tip out there. I paid like 115. It was nice though. Like she was good.
$115 for the two of you.
What do you
It
mean?
was
You
like-
what do you mean you don't tip out there? They don't. They just.
Out there, like
not a tip
that's
in
how they
like
know if
Europe.
you're a tourist or you're not
Oh,
from there 'cause
yeah,
you
yeah,
tip.
okay.
Like a lot of countries is like in Japan. I heard you can't tip for shit.
There's Japanese restaurants, Sushi Asuda, they will chase you outside if you leave money.
That's
on the
what I've
table.
heard.
Really?
Like they like found me down the block. I just like when they first switched to no, and I just like left the change and I just like got up and left. And they were like, oh, your change. I was like, just leave it for a tip. He's like, oh, we're not allowed anymore to take this. They raised their prices a little bit, but they eliminated.
Oh, is that why they
Yeah.
just overcharge?
Well, it's just like that's just how they do it. That's like how you do it in Japan. Like, but I mean, even when I was in Japan, I left tips.
Yeah.
They're not gonna chase you down there.
yeah, I feel you would just kind of be second nature.
Yeah.
To do that.
Would you, like is that like a myth? 'Cause I always want to know. I don't really talk to too many people and shit, but like,
Yeah, that's right. It is sideways.
if you buy a fucking lobster, if you get a lobster on a date, does a girl have to put out? Or is that just like a rumor?
Oh, absolutely a rumor.
Is it? I was always
I'll
told.
order surf and turf and not look you in the eye the rest of the night.
Damn. Will you at least take it to go?
No.
'Cause I've been on dates where like the girl will order something nice and then just barely touch it. I'm like, you taking that shit to go, right? I'm so stuffed.
Who the
I was like,
fuck?
Wrap that shit up.
First date. We're going to a bar. I'll go to maybe a nice bar. Like,
Well,
it's,
no,
it's a bar.
Well, I always have people come out to me and shit like, so we'll go to like West Side in Manhattan.
Oh,
but,
so
like the
Crown
hood
Fried
part-
Chicken if they're going
No,
to buy
no.
you.
There's a nice
There's
Cuban
no other
Chinese
restaurant.
spot that they serve.
Oh, I know
good
the
shit.
place on 78th Street over there.
Yeah.
They got a pork shoulder that they only make on the weekends.
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
fucking
Oh,
good.
I went on a date with this guy once that was really rich, and he was trying to impress me, and he ordered one of everything on the menu.
Why?
I don't know. It was so much money, and it just all came out for like 3 hours.
Did
just
it
like,
impress you, or was you just like, you're
Dude,
a
it
dick?
was
Like,
so
what
much
type
fun.
of restaurant was it?
It was a
was
sushi.
fun?
It was like a fancy.
Oh, it was like,
sushi
okay. So it was
place.
just, all right, yeah. Well, that'll work.
I had a
So
friend-
it wasn't even like that much food.
Yeah.
It was still a lot of food. It was a lot of food.
I had a friend that ate a blowfish and almost died.
Okay, that's kind of the same.
To be fair, he found it in the bottom of his egg salad cup that he bought from a hot dog vendor.
Oh man.
Johnny, you just did a lot of traveling, no?
Yeah. I got to see my wife most I can, so I travel a lot more now.
Because Johnny, despite these pearls of wisdom, works for the New York City Board of Education.
I'm a dean at a high school, dog.
Acting dean.
No, well, yeah, I don't get paid as one, so yeah, acting dean.
Yeah.
You're a dean at a high school?
When they going to make it official?
When they get the money, which seems like never. So
he gets a master's degree, which clearly is also never.
Oh no!
You have to have a master's degree in education to be officially a dean.
No, you don't. Who told you that shit?
I don't know, dean in high school. Probably.
That's a complete lie of bullshit right there.
Really?
Yeah, you just have to have a degree. Like there's jobs in a high school you don't even need a fucking college education for.
I mean,
janitors fucking clean up. They make like $120 a year. That's the real hustle.
We're all doing it wrong.
We're all doing it wrong. There's actually a Board of Ed job that my buddy just got. He's on the short list for, and you just drive. He has to have a CDL license to do this, but you just drive the trucks to the school, and some other guy unloads it, and you make like $80 an hour.
Yeah, I'm the guy that unloads.
Yeah, some cross-eyed schmuck unloads a truck.
Yeah, like, hey, thank you, sir. Can I have another desk?
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
There's a video I want to play real quick, and then we could get into some stories, some plain stories here. But this happened last week, and since we were off last week, we had a lot of catching up to do.
All right.
But this one was kind of an epic flip out. Guys, if we have the video.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Yeah, you better believe that I wear the fucking guts, nigga, in front of public.
Oh.
You wanna fucking try to look at other women, nigga? No, fuck you. You ain't gonna look at other women, and you ain't gonna tell me you looking at other women.
Who's she talking?
Don't make eye contact,
her man's
white man.
sitting next to her.
The fucking child.
There's a little boy right behind you.
I already know. Look, I'm not gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing to try to cause a commotion.
Shit, I'll suck his dick if this dude's still looking at other bitches.
You wanna fucking try to fucking say shit to me, nigga? So shut the fuck up.
Oh, God.
Nigga, fuck you. You wanna fucking watch when we get home, nigga?
Oh, that's a husband.
Yeah. Fuck you.
That white guy wanna look so bad.
If I let him in my bag,
Don't turn
I'm not
around.
ever gonna see you again. I swear to God, don't you ever come to my house, nigga. I'll call the police on you. Fuck you. Oh, really?
You're going out of control.
Nigga, I'll put a prison right now. You shut the fuck up.
I like how Gorilla Black is in the seat for.
I was going to go with B.I.G., but yes.
Yeah. One's alive.
No. Oh, you gonna come up?
Yeah, man, I'm clean up, man. Get up.
Oh, it's Dante.
Oh, man.
For fucking years.
Dog, if you dress like that, that's why they talk to you like a child. You dress like a child.
Oh, she just cracked 2 people over the head with a laptop.
That was great.
Let me get my purse. You entitled bitch. They should have fucking...
Most impressive thing about this video is white dude in a Helly Hansen shirt.
Fuck you.
That's it. I'm scared, and I'm not going to show it face.
I'm going over there.
What do you think she is, Puerto Rican?
Fine, whatever.
Kim, is she Puerto Rican?
She's at least Puerto Rican adjacent with those hoops.
Jesus.
This is a
Yeah,
thick hoops.
she's something.
She's not.
She's something.
She ain't playing. And she told him, yo, when we get home. She told him, like,
She said, watch when we get home.
Yeah, can we? Well, she's not going home. She's going straight to jail, you know,
Yeah,
because
she
she
assaulted
cracked
her.
that flight attendant over there. Can we go to the part where she swings that laptop again?
That was a quick move.
I want to see the. I want to
Yo,
see the
but
dude
watch,
again.
wait. Go to the dude
His
getting up.
jacket is so ugly.
Yo, if you guys notice,
that
watch when
hoodie?
the dude
Yeah.
goes to get up and he uses it as an excuse to just body her.
You gonna come up?
Yeah, man, I'm clean up, man. Get up. You're assaulting me.
He run. He's assaulting me.
I'm assaulting you?
Yeah, now yo, she's a mom. That's some shit. That's some shit a mom would do. Got him.
Yo,
I'm gonna get my purse and then we'll go to jail.
So wait, what did he do exactly to get treated like that? Not that it's
I'm
like
gonna
the warranted,
guess.
but-
I'm gonna guess. He looked or said something to another girl. I mean, she was flipping the
I'm gonna
fuck
say this.
out.
I'm gonna bet they don't know each other. They met on vacation, and that was the only girl he could get to fuck him. He was on vacation by himself trying to get laid. I'm gonna say the Bahamas.
I don't know if you
'Cause
can
it was
be
a
that
Delta
disrespectful on a plane like that though. That's tight quarters. Like all you can do is see other people. You turn to your right, somebody there. Behind you, somebody there.
The reaction of the guy sitting in front of them was pretty funny.
Yeah,
both of those
they
guys.
did not want to turn around.
Yeah.
I almost got into a fist fight on a plane once.
Wait,
What?
is this the story?
Did I
when-
tell this story on this podcast
I think
already?
you might have.
Oh,
Correct me
okay.
if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
is this
they're
the
all saying yes.
It is the one, right?
Yeah.
Where the woman actually waited for you
Where she, yeah.
getting off the
And I
plane.
threw her phone.
At what airport?
Was it Spirit? Was it Spirit Airlines?
LaGuardia, I
Did you get-
believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it
You're
Spirit
fighting in
Airlines?
LaGuardia? That's
I had-
fucking
I had to
terrorism
literally,
charges.
I literally had to run from like security. I hopped in a cab and dipped out. Like, and I changed my, like, I had a hat on and a shirt, or a hat on and a jacket, like, pulled my jacket off, took my hat off.
What did you do to her?
That's Jason Bourne shit
I didn't do
there.
anything. Okay, so I'm just going to tell it real quick because I already told this whole story, but I was sitting, I had to put my bag further back and I was sitting up to the front. So when everybody was getting off, I was like, can you guys just stop for a second so I can grab that, or I'd have to wait for the rest of the plane to get off. And when I went to go grab it, she made like some comment from her seat that I should have just picked a different seat. I don't know. She was just being a bitch.
Which is that thing you're not allowed to do.
Yeah,
on
it just didn't make sense what she said, and I was like, I said something back, and then she called me a bitch. Or I called her a bitch. I don't know. And then she tried to fight me, and she had her dog, and then
dog.
Yeah, and then they were the flight attendants were trying to like hold her back from hitting me, and she had her phone out, and she had her phone in my face. She was recording me, and I just took the phone out of her hands, and I fucking tossed it across the airport.
That's your move, isn't it?
What?
It's not the
grab and
That's
chop?
the only time I've heard of you taking something out of somebody's hands and throwing it to break it.
Yeah.
In an altercation. It's not the only time.
That's your go-to. That's your finisher.
I've done it one other time. Yeah.
Nice.
That's not a bad move though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean,
if you're really trying to get a fight
I guess
going,
that is my go-to.
Yeah, if you're really trying to get a fight going, that'll work.
yeah.
Like,
She was not happy, and I made sure I threw it against like the biggest metal object I could find. It was like a bench.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if someone throws my phone, I am now done with this, and I'm going to get
That's
that
exactly
fucking
what
phone.
happened.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
good like
exactly what
distraction
happened.
move too. You can like skeet off.
Right.
And then I left.
Huh. That's crazy how you got out
And
the airport.
the
though.
flight attendant was like, "You have to stay here," and I was like, "Oh, do
What, for
I?"
questioning officer?
yeah.
I went, "Do I?"
I think
have
that's
to
the
stay
one.
here?"
That's the one
You're out.
situation
High-minded.
where it's like acceptable to bounce from, because that's not. You're not a cop. I don't think so, miss.
Yeah, once you land,
Also, I didn't
they
do
have
anything.
no
She put her
authority.
phone in my face. I put it out of my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would absolutely be out.
I was innocent.
What would have been great is if that other lady got arrested and then they were trying to find you, but you were already in a cab, and so they couldn't do shit.
Right. Well, that's definitely what happened.
Yeah.
That's definitely where that wrapped up.
Yeah.
John, what about you coming back and forth from Ecuador? Any run-ins?
Nah, no. Yo, the plane shit is always smooth with me. Like, I don't know if it's my face. 'Cause I don't look too friendly on flights. I just chilling. I make eye contact like, oh, excuse me, sir, what's good? They just leave me right the fuck alone.
I've been like a real scumbag. Like when I came back from fucking Japan, I was a scumbag. Like I walked.
What the hell were you doing over in Japan?
Getting fucked up. What do you mean?
There you go.
What do you
Oh,
think I'm doing?
you just went to Japan for
No, I
vacation?
went to
or-
Bali and I stopped in Japan for a couple of days.
Okay.
He's into child trafficking.
Yeah, I was taking kids from Bali, dropping them off in maid cafes in Japan. I came home empty-handed, but I literally was so exhausted because I was away for 2 weeks, and I was just I paid for a premium thing, and I walked in, and then nobody was sitting in the middle seat, and I just looked at the guy who was going back, and I was just like. And I just threw all my shit in the middle seat and put the seatbelt on it. And I was like trying, I don't know.
Yeah, dick.
I literally, like, we could have just shared the space. And I was just like, and the guy didn't say shit to me the whole time.
You're fucking
I guess I was being
bully
an
is what you
asshole.
are.
And then I was.
See, that deserved what the reaction I got.
Exactly.
For
Yeah,
trying to get
probably.
my bags.
Yeah.
I was just like kind of like, I just did that. And
Do
like.
you sit in the middle seat by any chance?
No, it was
You
the
too
middle
swole
seat.
for that
I
shit.
took over the middle seat.
Yeah.
Like I upgraded to premium economy, and I was like, I'm
Whoa.
really gonna.
You know what's
really
fucking
show that I'm
annoying?
throwing my money around.
You ever get a seat and there's no one sitting next to you, and then one person moves from their full seat?
Yes.
And
That
you're
is-
like,
no.
bro.
No. You got a narc. You be like, yo, officer, she's not in the seat. Check her ticket. I'll fucking narc her. If I got like the free space, chilling. I also tell children no. When I always get the window seat. They say no, nah. I paid for that shit. Fuck off. That's my seat.
Have I told you this thing that happened? We were on a plane. It's not even like, it's not like gross, but it's like we were with I was with Paperface. We went to New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, he's always making a fucking scene, and I just go. It's like
Go
8 in
figure.
the morning.
He wears a box on his head.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
He's crazy.
But I'm going to sleep on a plane, and I just see this motherfucker walking around, and I'm like, is he already getting us in trouble? We're not even in the place we're going yet. And apparently what happened is why he was making a scene, because I just was like, I don't know that black guy. And I just put my hoodie
Oh,
on.
Jesus.
But apparently what happened
Clip
was
that.
he needed to do some work before we got there, and he opened up the tray table to put his laptop on it, and there was a full barf bag in there.
Oh.
And when I was like, yo, I just had my headphones on. I wasn't even really paying attention. He was like, I was just saying mad loud, who the fuck even still pukes on planes in the 2000s?
That's true.
It is true, and that's actually pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
pretty
disgusting.
gross. I felt bad, but they gave him. he like made a stink. And he was like, yo, these are Jordan sweatpants. These are Jordans. And they paid for him to get new Jordans and new Jordan sweatpants at the Jordan store in North Delta.
No one fucking ever
And they
does
gave him
shit
a
like
$25
that.
That's the same
voucher.
airline that they dragged off that China.
No, because we got on a plane that was supposed to have just been cleaned. It's not like he switched seats and it was like somebody on the plane. Yeah. It was from the last fucking, or who the fuck knows how long that puke was in there.
Right.
So it was like old puke that fell on him.
The most I've ever seen is like vouchers. They're like, oh, they'll give you $25.
They give us $25 and then they paid for him.
It's such an arbitrary number.
Yeah.
You get more than that on the plane?
Oh my God. If anything slightly gets fucked up on my flight, I'm going to customer service and I'm going to get like
do that shit. I didn't know.
$100 towards my next flight.
That's not bad.
I literally would just settle for, can I just go into the lounge and not be around these
I'm not
other
petty
people?
enough. I'm like,
Can I just go into that lounge where there's booze?
Shit, that's pretentious shit right there.
And like
they
a
have
comfy
that
seat.
buffets in there. My boy did that. He went on his honeymoon with his wife. That's not gonna last too long. But the buffet in there is just
in
fucking,
the airport?
Yeah.
If you need to hit the buffet in the airport, you don't love your wife.
No, the wife was like, yo, we gotta try these. I was like, yo, you make these shits. You have them all the time.
What were
these? Rice Krispie treats.
It was a fucking damn. They look like little croissants.
White Castle burgers.
No, they were like little croissants with like ham in them. She makes them shits. They sell them. So
she just wanted to see if they were better than hers.
But no, so she ODs and gets like a brown paper bag out, fills the shit up, puts it in a bag, and they leave him with the fuck food in there. And you know he's a vegan. He don't eat none of that shit. So he's there. He's like, oh man, I gotta get on the plane. They're gonna search us. So I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't got like Coke or nothing.
What is that noise?
That's my phone. I apologize.
Is this your first podcast?
No, I shut it off.
We've been doing this for 12 years.
I didn't shut it off. I put it on mute though.
And what kind of ringtone is that?
That's just so like I hear.
I thought, it was like, remember when
we all heard
Gregarian
it.
chant CDs?
I was looking around.
Yeah.
But no, so like
I thought I was coming to in a fucking flotation tank. The music they play at the end.
But no, the
guided meditation.
Yeah.
The shit was like they're walking to get on the flight and he's just tripping ball like, yeah, they're gonna fuck. I'm like, they're not gonna stop you. You just steal it. You have the right to be in there. You can take food to go. So she's eating it, whatever, and then all of a sudden, before they get on, she's like, this should taste that. She threw the whole bag out. I was like, wow, son. That's who you married? It's not a good woman right there.
No.
That is not a good person.
No.
This is all making me hungry.
I'm telling you,
A lot of food talk,
This egg salad talk and shitty airline talk.
All the food always sounds good. Those ham things you already make.
Them shits is all right.
You guys are New Yorkers, so I wanted to ask you this: if you've ever heard of this subway card hack.
What?
So
what?
I know the answer. You guys are probably gonna be like, "Well, fold on the corner."
Yeah.
You did know. So do you know what
They used to do when it first came out, when there was the blue Metro cards, you had to fold it twice.
Yeah.
All right, we have a video real quick. I just want to show.
I could never get it to work.
I want to show the video real quick.
I think once I ever got it to work, when it was the two-fold.
So here's the video of this.
The races got you feeling like a UFO. It's so expensive when you travel to info. I got me a trick, but more like a glitch, like a endless trips. Let me tell you this shit. You find an empty two-metric card and bend it a bit at the rear, a little near the edge of the strip.
So you knew about this.
There used to be dudes at train stations selling fares when the fare went up to $2. They would sell fares for $1, and they just had a stack of thrown away Metro cards, and they'd fold them and do it, and you'd give them $1. Like, you know, in the long.
So do you know what's behind it? Like what?
I don't know why that works.
Why
like
that happens?
Is it the magnet?
Not.
So let's just.
I know it
explain-
changed when they went from blue Metro cards to Metro Card Gold, which is before you could transfer from subway to bus. It was the blue Metro cards. You had to fold it twice, and that was the only one I ever got to work. I've never been able to get the corner thing to
Right.
work in
So
my entire
just to highlight what we're talking about, it's the corner of the strip on the Metro card. You bend it both ways or just one way, or does it
Are you
not
supposed
matter?
to bend it both ways?
Bend it both ways,
Yeah.
and if you swipe it through, it should apparently.
But it still takes a bunch of swipes. I've seen it take people 3-4 minutes to do this.
I mean, if you're actually doing that, you have 3 or 4 minutes to spare.
It's true.
That
But
would make me so annoyed.
can you imagine being behind that guy who's
No,
sitting
they're
there
gonna
just-
let you through, typically.
Yeah, from the booth.
No, like a guy behind, like that guy doing that.
Oh,
isn't going to be like,
he'll stand aside.
Hold on. Like, you know what they're doing. Like, yo, just let me fucking through. Like, you know, most of those guys are going to let you through if you say something.
So it's never worked for you though.
I've never gotten the corner to work, but I used to be able to do when it was the two folds on the blue Metro card when I was a kid. But I was
What was the secret?
I was also much broker and needed that fare more.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you could only do it. I know there was a thing. I don't know how it works with it, but you could only do it once Once you do that, it doesn't work anymore.
So then it's one and done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Well, as long as the price keeps going up on these cards, which right now I think it's $275.
It'll hit $325 before we're dead.
Oh, it might hit that at the end of this year.
Well, like I said, before we're dead.
So I'm so glad I had you guys on.
That's a new YouTube video?
No, I don't know
like
if it's
the
new or
song.
not. Someone sent it to me, and I had not heard of that yet.
It sounds like the trailer for that Mr. Rogers movie. I liked it. It breaks it
You want
down.
to hear it again?
That's nice.
You want to hear it
too.
again?
Yeah.
That was cool.
What?
The races got you feeling like a UFO. It's so expensive when you travel to info. I got me a trick, but more like a glitch, like a endless trips. Let me tell you this shit. You find an empty two-geometric car to bend it a bit at the rear, a little near the edge of the strip.
Oh, the song was literally described.
It was about it was a rap
He didn't really have to
freestyle
swear. If he didn't
about the
swear,
cards.
he could have sold that song. It's a good song.
Listen, I could definitely see that. Yeah, it needs to be in like our
Is
intro
that not
or
a real
something.
song?
It is.
I think it's the guy
Well,
who
now
made
they're
that
not even
video.
arresting you for
No.
hopping the turnstile, so it doesn't even matter. Who cares?
Yeah.
Just hop
Well,
the
that's
fucking
We
the
live
other
in
part
Gotham
of it.
City now. It's
Yeah.
just crime everywhere.
But they literally don't. They literally just tell you to leave. I've seen adults hop the turnstile and not get a ticket.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck no more.
Like I'm just like,
See, I don't abide by that shit. 'Cause I paid my fare. I asked some fat chick who's like, "Oh, can you get the door for me, sir? Like, you got a baby or something?" She's like, "Nah, I'm good, fam." I paid, swipe, went
What do
right
you mean?
down.
Just
She tried to get in. I was like, "Nah."
Oh, she was too fat to fit through the turnstile.
No, she was just like, she want to pay her fare. I was like, "Nah, son, I work."
Wait, she just didn't want to pay?
Yeah, I was like, "Damn, I'm not letting you in." And then it got weird because I was.
You got to be
waiting
like,
for
you
train.
got to
She
go
got down
under
there.
or hop this shit. You
Yeah.
need to be
Work
this
for
is a
it.
Neither was happening.
This is Johnny's presidential fitness test for his students in school. You
No.
can't go through the gate. You better hop this turnstile or go under.
I love hopping them.
Yeah, it's fun.
See, I'm not built for that. You healthy, you can do that. You can probably do that. You can do that.
Yeah.
I've seen people like hit their nutsack. I'm like, yeah, I'm not risking that shit.
How you gonna hit your nutsack?
Yo, you remember?
You leave your leg gets laser in your ass and it just drags. Boom, nutsack right there.
Kim, you remember that video we had of the guy shimmying on his stomach?
Yes.
And his ass was out. That was probably the
under,
best.
I saw that.
That was probably
the
the best
Yeah.
one I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
I've seen that.
Under
video.
the turnstile?
Oh, he was on his stomach shimmying.
He was very fat.
very fat.
But he
Like a
needed to get in
backward
for free.
shuffle.
It was exactly. It
Dope.
was that was the best one I've ever seen. So another thing that happened last week when we were gone, which I somehow heard about through the grapevine, apparently an asteroid came really fucking close to slamming into Earth.
Really?
Nah, it was a couple 100 miles away.
Bro,
No, it was
bro.
definitely more than a couple
All
hundred
right,
miles
here's
away.
here's the
That would have
stats.
fucked. You know how much shit that would have fucked up? It was a couple of. You know how far the moon away is away, asshole, and it fucks up with the tides and shit.
45,000 miles.
Yeah,
that's
they-
how far it was.
That's really close.
I mean, that's
in
a lot
between
of
the moon.
hundreds.
It's in between the
Couple
moon.
hundreds.
It
Okay.
passed in between the moon and Earth.
Yeah.
And this thing, they said, if it actually hit, had 30 times the energy of Hiroshima. And they called it the city killer because it would have taken out whatever city it hit.
Holy shit.
But the scary part is that they didn't know that it was coming through until the last fucking second.
Yeah, that's less scary than
NASA's
being
not
warned.
doing
Well,
their job.
what I was
Being
gonna
able
think
do
is
anything
true.
about it.
What I was gonna think is, wait, all
I don't know.
right,
You would hope that we'd have some sort of missile that could
right?
blow it up.
Well, that's actually what they said. They go, we would have shot something at it to kind of send it off its trajectory.
Yeah.
But it's like the movies.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, it's like, what are you gonna do anyway? Of making an announcement, even if they did know, what's it gonna do to tell people? You're just gonna cause chaos.
I sort of talked about this in my last podcast, and I talked about this yesterday, but there was a conversation I had with a guy that talked to someone that worked in the FBI, and he said if you guys knew how many times everybody just almost went extinct.
Damn.
How often it happens, how often we've just been milliseconds or just away from something happening, you wouldn't sleep.
I'm
at night.
glad that we don't know.
So then that's
I'd rather
that-
not know.
that's the
Yeah,
question
because
you
the
gotta
alarms
think.
would be going off all
Yo,
the
look
time.
at all right. Watch this shit. So watch them play this. So that little white guy right there,
Yeah.
that's the asteroid.
Whoa.
They're calling 2019 okay,
Ooh.
and that's Earth. Watch how fucking that's
not a couple thousand miles. That's down the block.
The asteroid was just trying to play the bottle cap challenge.
Hell yeah, that's crazy as shit.
That's look at the size of the universe, and then they have to zoom in to get to the
It's
asteroid.
all gross that it's so gross that we're up here and
That's
on that in there.
fucking close. Like literally, if an alien was on there and it farted, we could probably smell that shit.
That is pretty close.
Good God.
It's fucking close.
Did it fuck with anything weather-wise?
No, apparently not, because it wasn't as big as it sounds, but I think still something
I wonder
traveling
what city
that
it
fast.
would have hit.
It was traveling 15 miles per second.
Did they predict what city it would have? No, I guess.
I don't
if it
know.
wasn't
That's
in the
actually a
path.
good question. I don't know. But I was also thinking, like, what if they did make the announcement? It's headed for New York. You guys have, I don't know, let's say 5 hours.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
that would
what?
probably be it.
What? Then what?
You got to.
Do you just accept it, or do you try to get out? What do you
try
do?
to get out? Who has a car here?
Well,
None of
Alex?
us have a car.
Like, I don't
No,
know if
I'd
you
hop
can
in
get out because
Alex's
once
car.
it hits. Like,
Alex, we have to
shit
leave
gets
your
fucked
parents. We
up.
have no time.
Yeah, what are you doing? Bobby, what are you doing? I feel like you want to say something back
Bobby,
there.
what would you do?
He
My
looks.
parents have
He's
their own car. They'd be good. We could take my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
I just think a car would be the worst idea because everybody's going to be out on the street.
Hell
driving.
yeah.
You'd have to off-road
Yeah.
it though.
You gotta
bro.
get a
We're
city
going on the
bike.
sidewalk.
Yeah,
You better
a bike.
move.
Everyone's
Just get the
taking
city bikes.
Yeah, steal those city bikes for sure. That would be one of the first things I would do.
A scooter,
Or
steal a
boat,
motorcycle.
A boat. You could go down the river. One of
Those
rivers.
motorized
Yeah, if the shit
unicycles.
hits, you're gonna have to go through like a tsunami or some shit. That wouldn't be the move
Oh
either.
yeah, dude. Being on the river during that, wild.
Yeah, you're done.
See what I would do?
You're just done.
No matter where you're going, you said?
No, that's not true.
500 Hiroshimas, right?
You gotta
No,
find,
30.
You gotta
30.
find that Ninja Turtle train station they have. You remember Ninja Turtles?
Oh,
three?
yeah.
You know how many
That's-
Scoville units that is?
I don't even know what a Scoville unit
That's
is.
the hot sauce thing.
Oh, is that what?
No, you're talking about the city hall station.
Yeah,
where-
man, you go hide
I
in
don't
there.
like that. I don't like this story. It's giving me anxiety.
Well, no, your story's giving me anxiety about the guy who's like, do you know how many times the Earth has almost ended?
Yeah.
and
that's
you don't
some
know
hard
about
Oh,
it.
I thought you were talking about just being on a plane with Kim.
that too. Imagine that shit.
It's very loud. Yeah.
Oh, after a bender weekend.
Her ears pop. She just starts
she's
crying.
just- oh man.
I think that's the best way to go, though, not knowing, right? That's what we.
I'm
programmed
saying
to
I
do.
wouldn't want to know. I don't need to know. I'm
Shit,
kind
I
of
think-
glad. I'm kind of upset they told us about
I
it.
wish they wouldn't have told us it got close.
Right. Exactly.
I just want to forget that we're in space.
Yeah, that's the-
Altogether.
Oh shit, yeah.
I mean, the Earth is flat, and this is all a lie anyway.
Oh, there you go. Now, I mean, I'd be a good guy. Like, you see a lot of scared people in the streets. They make you paranoid. Mercy killings all around. I'm like, well, you don't want to die like that, right? Close your eyes real quick. Think about who you love. And then, pap, like, next.
This is a bad commercial for egg salad.
That's some fucked up
Oh
shit.
man, I heard that shit and I was like, no. But then I thought someone was fucking with me, and then I looked it up and I was like, wow, that is real. That really happened.
I'm over talking about it. I hate it so much.
All right, let's move on to
I hate it
let's
so
move
much.
on to Siri listening to what we're doing. Which
I'd rather that.
a lot of us know.
Wait, can I tell you real quick what happened this morning?
Oh, here we go.
My cousin bought a Roku TV.
Oh.
Right? All she did is plug it in, turn it on. It comes with the Roku controller. It's got like the Netflix on it and stuff, and you just got to put in your passwords. She's on her phone this morning. She turns down the volume to the Roku TV, and it starts turning down the volume on her phone.
Yeah, that shouldn't be connected.
Yeah, but
at
Apple
all, right?
TVs do that.
Yeah, they got to be like linked. I think
When
you
you
gotta,
know, my
She
like
didn't
yeah,
do anything. She
Apple
didn't link
but Apple
anything.
TV remotes will turn down the volume, or they will just play. If you hit play on an Apple TV and there's a Mac right next to you, it'll just play iTunes.
That's fucking weird.
That's like the equivalent of
Wow.
like your ex-boyfriend showing up to your job. That's some weird shit.
It is weird.
That's not cool.
It's weird that a Roku remote would do that to a phone.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Is
also
that Chinese? Roku Chinese?
I don't think so.
It sounds like
sounds
it.
Japanese.
I don't
Sounds
trust
Japanese.
those motherfuckers. I don't trust them neither, man.
I don't think the Chinese are making more ways for their people to get outside media. That's what a Roku box is.
Yeah, no, but they using it to spy on people. That Huawei brand, I don't buy that shit. They put
Huawei?
Yeah, that shit.
How'd you pronounce it? Hua?
Huawei. I thought you said it had a U in it. I don't know.
Oh, you pronounced it like an old-timey sailor calling a woman a whore. That
Hooey.
Hua.
Hooey.
Was that a Hua phone?
Well, that kind of reminded me. So when I was away last week, we were talking. What the fuck was it? We were talking about something. I think it was like ping pong, because we were talking about beer pong, and ping pong came up.
Goddamn Chinese.
All of a sudden, started getting advertisements on social media for ping pong tables. Like the phone is definitely listening, and we all
Yeah,
kinda
welcome
knew this
to
already.
2015.
We all knew this already. but what someone just came out and was saying was that Siri is actually like turning on your phone and like listening to. So he said, because what they do is they have a quality control contractor that Apple brings in, and it's just to make sure that everything's working. He goes, these phones were just turning on in people's pockets. We heard drug deals. We heard people having sex. We heard people at the doctor exchanging confidential information. He said everything because it's also like a zipper can turn Siri on for some reason. So that's another scary thing that's like, fuck, it's probably listening right now, you know?
Android son.
I probably just said Siri and my phone's probably on right now. But that is another thing where you look back and you think about how many conversations you have. The drug dealer thing was pretty funny.
This happened to me recently with the phone, and it hasn't happened in like 10 years before this, but I was talking on the phone with someone and the lines, like it sounded like the lines crossed, and I heard a man's voice be like, hello?
So that was Alexis.
What?
Alexa? What's the one, the Amazon one?
No, it wasn't. It was cell phones.
Oh, it was cell phones.
Yes, it was a conversation on a cell phone. And it was like kind of like, shh, hello, and then and then my friend came back. And I was like, what was that? And she was like, what? And I was like, I heard a man say hello. Oh, man. And she was like, what are you talking about?
That would freak me out.
And then I was
you're
like,
gonna be in Final Destination 6.
I was like, is this the fucking Truman Show? Like, is everything a lie? Is the Truman Show made to make me think that it's just a show?
Hell yeah.
Damn, you had a stoner moment, but that's true, though. That's a good point.
It was fucked up.
Maybe it was somebody from the future warning you about that meteor about the fucking killers.
Probably. What's up, Bobby?
No, I was just gonna say that used to happen a lot with the portable phones that you have at your home. You would hear like your neighbors' conversations.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah. The baby monitors where you can hear your neighbors through the baby monitors. Good times.
I had a house phone when I was in my early 20s. I moved my dad's old number over to my new place, and just I had it, and then I could never get it to work. The lines were crossed. I was using I just got rid of it, but the phone would ring because it was like on my wall. And I just never took it off the wall. And it would ring once a year with the same guy being like, hey, like, this is my parents' fax number. I was like, look, I have nothing to do with this. Just call the fucking phone company. He'd be like, I have. They said they were going to fix it. I'm like, I don't know what you want to tell you. Clearly, your mom doesn't need faxes. Just fucking stop paying them for this. Yeah. Like, it'll go away. But that phone just always worked. Like, if something happened, like if I forgot to, because I'm a prepaid phone kind of guy, if I didn't have a card... I needed to make a call, I could still just grab the wall phone and it would just come from a block number.
Right.
Like until I moved out of that apartment.
I'm trying to figure out why the fax, it was just crossing up?
Yeah, it was the lady like that lived behind me.
Maybe
like
she was dead and she was trying to reach out to you.
Yeah, it's just like the Twilight Zone. The
I've been on fucking.
Fell on her, they buried her in the backyard. It just fell in her grave.
Yo, that shit on Reddit, the videos they have and shit, that shit is fucking. That shit hooks you in.
You know what fucks me up on Reddit is the stories like Glitch in the Matrix stories.
Yeah, man.
Like they'll have some about phone calls too. They'll say like, they'll say that like one girl said she got a call from a little girl. Asking for somebody, and then hung up, and then she remembered making that phone call as a little girl, and the other person on the line like answering the same question she had, like she called herself.
Holy shit!
She was thinking about it. She's like, I did that when I was little. I called a woman and we had this weird conversation, and now I'm that woman. Someone just called me and did that.
But isn't there a scientific explanation for deja vu in general?
I think there's
something to it, but I don't know if that would be deja vu.
It's the same as the world being round, though. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Everything's weird, dude. The fact you can't judge any. I feel like you can't say anything's not real because of the fact that we're existing and alive, and it's all fucking weird. Yeah. It's all so weird.
Pain is pretty real. You ever seen somebody get stabbed? I was like,
Who hurt you?
I was like, that hurts.
Pain is real.
Borough of the Bronx, Richmond County.
Holy shit. All right. We got a clip of the week coming up here.
Nice.
Next up, Subway Creatures, clip of the week.
This one's taking us out of the subway from the What is New York account. It's been really hot. It's been about 90 plus degrees every day for about
you run that account as well?
Outside,
yeah.
How many of these accounts do you have?
I just have this.
Jealous. Don't pay him any money.
I'm just curious.
And the Subway Creatures podcast page, trying to get those highlights out there. But
nice.
It's been really fucking hot for like 3 weeks straight. And I don't even know if there's
straight murder weather, man.
It really, and it's been, we talked about, Kim, in one episode how the heat mixed with drugs is what makes Florida so special.
Oh yeah,
and I think it's
Fucking
starting
meth
to,
gators and
it-
shit.
Yeah. We had a whole episode about that too.
That shit was
And
dope.
now I think it's starting to hit New York. I think
But
the
meth, yeah, it's been around for a while.
I always think that the powerful Dominican cocaine lobby really keeps meth out of New York. You know?
That cowboy senator.
Yeah, it's just not really.
Guys, play this clip real quick. This is our clip of the week.
Oh, that don't fit.
Jesus.
That don't fit. Dude, it's
What
it's
the
too hot.
fuck? I saw a lady washing her pussy on the way here
Oh,
With what?
She a
with
bum?
her hand and like a.
oh,
big
she
cup
wasn't
of
washing
water.
it then. Are you sure she was
She was
washing
just
it?
pouring it down her hands.
Yeah, really?
She had her pants
Was she
open.
homeless?
She was pouring, and she was pouring it down.
Oh, that's fine.
But she was doing it like not discreetly. Like it wasn't even like turned around into the corner she was at. It was like wide open, people walking by.
But just because she
No
doesn't have
shame.
a home don't mean she might not have like a fucking tonight, you know?
That's
She's
true. She
getting
probably
ready.
had a date.
She was getting all cleaned up.
She's like, you know what? Still, that's gonna be the.
She's like, he got egg salad on special.
Hell yeah, a roll, buttered roll.
Yeah, it's gonna be
from like 2 days ago, but
yeah.
it's.
She's probably the person that made the egg salad.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Right after that, yeah,
She-
exactly.
She made her own mayo, you know. Scratch. That's why she gets the health coach.
And her own eggs.
Oh. I don't know if I want to eat out anymore. Literally
Dude,
don't want
The
to eat
heat,
out.
the heat's fucking with people, man. The heat's fucking with people.
Yeah, it's like Predator 2 weather outside, man. That's the hottest movie I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, just the heat in that movie is
In
unbearable.
Predator 2?
Yeah, man. Like, that shit
Takes
makes...
place in L.A. in the 90s?
Yo, but it's so hot in that movie. Like, Danny Glover looks rotisserie in that shit. I'm like, good.
I feel like it takes
God
place
damn.
concurrent with Falling Down. Those both happen in the same week.
That also another hot movie. L.A. movies really won't. Them cowboy movies too, but Predator 2 stands out, son. I was like, damn, that Predator don't give a fuck. It's hot outside. At least wear a wife beater, some shit, but he ain't give a
He's
fuck.
got that whole armor on.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, don't fishnets, man. People
Yeah.
forget that shit. Be in a drag. Predator wears fucking fishnets.
Plus, he's got all that hair, you know? He's got those dreads. That's just not gonna
Yeah, but he don't got no body hair. I think he got like reverse alopecia, where he got like hair on his fucking head, but not on his body. I don't trust motherfuckers like that. You need some kind of body hair. You got body hair. Look at that.
Yeah.
You got freckles too. Good for you, champ.
Irish Italian, man.
Yo,
I got it all.
Does the sun hurt you though?
Yeah, man. I just came from the beach. I can't do it anymore.
Like you wear long
it takes
sleeves
a
at the
toll.
beach?
No, I just really I fucking make sure I apply
I feel like
fucking sun
Rick
lotion.
looks like he wears like the blue sunscreen.
I seen
on
people
his
do that
nose.
stuff.
Fuck. you know this motherfucker. All you did with that, you set her up for this fucking roast. God damn it.
What's it called? Zinka?
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's zinc.
Got your
Is
hair like
it?
Blue Man Group and shit. Oh man, that's crazy.
No, I'm definitely not that guy, but I definitely got to make sure I fucking.
You don't wear long sleeves. You gotta wear long sleeves at the beach. And if they
No,
ask, it's like,
no.
yo, I used to be a Nazi.
No,
but
you
I'm
wear
a
socks at the
soldier."
beach though?
Nah, I ain't. That's
Yes,
weird.
you do.
I don't wear socks at the beach. Don't I wear water slippers. I have water slippers.
Bro, there is some phenomenon with black people wearing socks on the beach.
They go in the water.
And
with
I've
that? I
been
ain't never
trying to
seen
figure this shit out.
I've never seen.
Well, they got to always be ready for a gangbang, you know?
I guess.
Black guys wear socks and gangbangs.
They do.
Is this
I told that joke in front of Lisa Ann and she laughed, all right?
Oh wow.
Well, that's the perfect
better
audience.
this name
That's the
dropper.
perfect audience for that. But yeah, socks on the beach, I never understood it.
You know.
A lot of Latinos wear jean shorts on the beach.
See, I don't do that
I
either.
wear
You look like a
sneakers on the
fucking
beach.
fisherman.
I am not like a beach guy.
You wear sneakers on
I
the
will
beach?
show
Used
up.
to.
I hate going to the
Sneakers?
beach, and I will show up to the beach and just roll my jeans up and
Yeah.
walk onto the beach.
Oh,
you're
you're
that
that
pretty
guy.
boy.
Whoever's
You're
hanging
that
out.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would bother me too much getting fucking sand in your shoes and you're fucking hot.
I never intend on going to the beach, but then I'll go meet somebody somewhere near a beach, and then they'll be like, "Well, we're actually on the beach." And I'm
Yeah.
like, I fucking hate you. I just I like the beach when I'm on vacation, but going to the beach in New York City
Shit is nasty, bro.
is fucking disgusting.
It's
I
nasty.
hate it.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get on the train after the beach, and there's nothing worse than getting on the train after like people are leaving the beach and just
Got
gotta
that
be with,
smell on them.
just like no, it's not even that.
No,
It's
there
just
is
like
that smell, though,
everybody's
yeah.
just drunk and fucking hot and
Yep.
yelling, and it's just like God. I fucking took the fucking A train back from Rockaway the other
Yeah.
day,
Well,
and it was the fucking worst.
See, though, that's being a bad parent because if you got kids and you're going to go to the beach, you should have a car. Or at least a way to get there that you don't have to take mass transit. Because when we were kids, we used to go to Orchard Beach. My mom would take us. You know, fucking fun times.
And the van your dad lives in?
No, not that one. Oh, my dad lives in a van. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah, don't
It's
laugh.
Well,
That's
yeah,
a
now
real
we do.
thing.
Yeah.
We talk about it on the podcast all the time.
We would
We're trying to get
always
people to go
go-
listen to our podcast,
Yeah.
High Society Radio. It's Thursdays at 8, right before your show airs.
We always,
Perfect lead in.
We always go to fucking Orchard Beach, so we'd have to take the bus back at night. Not the best people in the last bus going back to the South Bronx at night. So we getting on, some lady cuts me off, and my mom's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing, da-da-da? And my mom's like a real peaceful lady and shit. She cold-cocked this bitch head up against the bus. She fell down. I was like, oh. So after that, my mom's got G points. But yeah, if you're going to have a family shit, have a car. Take your family. You go to Sesame Place.
Dude, I got on the A train. I got on the A train on Saturday, and this woman with a full beer in a clear plastic cup, like one of these Dunkin' Donuts cups.
Nice.
Clearly like a beer. Was just like, I got 20 kids. You can't sit on this part of the fucking train.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a book, so I'll be over there. It's fine. Like,
she punked you.
she said it to everybody walking in the train. She's like, none of y'all sit over here, and I was like, fuck, I want to be near this. I
You
gotta
should have
fight
just
that
been
lady?
like, yo, fuck
I
you
should have
and your
beat her
whole
up in
ass
front of her kids.
Should have beat one of the kids. It's 20 of them. You beat one, they all fall in line like, oh, he will hit a kid.
He's our dad now.
It was like, well, you run this side of the yard.
If I would have just pulled my belt off, I would have just had a fucking basketball team. Let's go.
Oh, that shit works. My stepson, skid. I'll never hit my stepson. Can't do that. But when he fucks around,
I would say something. Johnny thought his stepson was retarded for a while, and then now he thinks he's gay, and that's how homophobic Ecuador is.
Well,
that they just read
we working through
gay
it,
as
though. He gonna be
retarded.
cool.
They're like,
You're
he's
working
sucking
through
a
it.
dick like he's trying to get milk out of a titty. He must be retarded. Like they just, you can't be gay in Ecuador
well,
that
no,
much.
he does. I think that I'm learning about kids and shit. Like between the ages of 4 and 7, they do some weird shit. You gotta like balance. You gotta wait it out. Like, all right.
This is a 6-year-old that you just met.
He's got another
8
year to
months
go
ago.
to impress me. If not,
Okay.
it's whatever.
You're leaving him in Ecuador when you bring your wife
I'm
up?
like, yo, look, they don't accept that where we're from in New York City.
You have to
They're
fend for
very-
yourself, kid.
Nah, I love that kid anyway, but there are
You
times
ever
like
seen that movie Curly Sue? That's you, but worse. Stay here in Ecuador.
but the kid fucks around a lot, so sometimes he sasses his mother. I don't play that shit. Like, you gotta respect your moms. I don't hit him though. What I do, I mentally fuck him up. So what I do
Seems
is like,
healthy.
if he does some shit, I'll take my belt off. I have a fancy leather belt. I don't use it for everything, just to scare the shit out of him. I don't wear
He's got a
fancy pants.
championship medallion on it.
So there are times he's just talking, I go right behind him like that, go, he fucking flinches. Like, what happened,
You
champ?
crack it. You snap
Yeah,
it.
like, just snap
Yep.
it. But behind his ear, like, what happened? You gonna yell now? It's like, no. I'm like, get your ass upstairs and don't look at me. That's
I
fine.
can't
Or
wait
like,
till that kid's big enough to beat the shit out of
Or
you.
or call his
And
bluff.
you're not very tall, so it's
no,
gonna
no,
not
no,
be
no.
that
He's gonna
long.
be taller than me by the time he's like 8.
Yeah.
So I got to, but it's the way I program these kids, like the kids I work with too, you build fear into them. So even if they know they can whoop your ass, like, I don't know, he might take my life.
Sounds like a
though.
Hitler quote.
Huh? But you gotta build that fear into them, man. Like there are times he's asleep, he fucking kicks in his sleep and shit. So like he'll kick his mom.
They
and
really
him.
got to get Wi-Fi in Ecuador. Like it's,
It's a lot of shit. But he'll kick his mom sometimes, and then she'll wake me up like, oh fuck. So what I go in the bathroom, I get one of those eye droppers, and I start like just dropping cold water on him, and then it will like shake the bed and shit. He wakes up like, oh, because they have earthquakes. He's fucking scared of earthquakes. So he wakes, holy shit, earthquake, and he starts running. I like, yo, you just left us like that? That's fucked up.
I love when someone's telling an abuse story, but they don't know it.
It's not abuse. It's tough love.
He's
That's how you
scared, he's
learn.
scared of
when they do know
earthquakes,
it.
so I make his.
I feel like he's very aware.
Yeah.
That this is Chinese water torture.
It's not
and-
Chinese because I hit him right there, right in between. It
That's
hits him
literally
both
where the
sides.
water torture goes.
Is that? Oh, all right. I read it somewhere. I
That's a
guess.
spot.
Yeah. But he wakes up so fast. I'm like, there you go. He's going to be ready. Because he's out in them streets with his mom sometimes. I need him to be like ready and shit. Not, oh, man, I like that guy's shirt. Like, what'd you say? They hear you out there, you just meet. They will go for you and shit. You got to be real careful.
That's what he
out there.
wants.
Well, you know what? God bless.
if you're ever in South America, just make sure you don't like a dude's shirt. You're gonna get fucking macheted up.
Yo, no, like, homophobia is a weird fucking thing because they real homophobic out there and shit. But if you don't like gay people, why would you catcall them? Because they do that shit. They're like, oh, hey, pretty guy, where you going? And they blow him kisses. They're like, dog, you sure you not gay?
Wait, they do that?
Yeah, they do that. My uncle did that shit to some dude in the mall. He was like, oh, hey, he calls him like a bird, pajarito. He called the guy a bird. I was like, dog, you just catcalled him. He's like, nah, I'm making fun. Like,
Nah, bird called him is different.
I was like, that doesn't sound like you picking on him or nothing. No, should you?
It's not gay if you suck it from the back.
Yeah, basically. That's the kind of like, word, son. Those who get, what's that? If you give it, you ain't gay. If you take it, otherwise. That's, I think, the rule
What?
out there. I'm not really with it. I'm like, it is what it is. I never get that shit.
Whew.
Well,
Yeah.
Did we do it?
We did it. I think it's time for shameless plugging here. I'm going to let Johnny go first. Shameless plug. What do you got coming up? Where can people find you?
We're on Gas Digital Network, right? We're still on here.
Yeah, we're still here.
8 p.m. Thursdays.
We got fired. Yeah, we have a margarita machine. You guys don't.
Yo, did we still have it? I thought we gave that away.
No, we gave a different margarita machine away.
Shit, we had 2. I needed one. All right.
Yeah, I know you need.
What's the promo code?
HSR is a promo code. We can't plug that on their show. You should probably bleep that out, Alex.
All right, my fault.
Just download the show. If you're listening to this show on iTunes and you don't already have if you have a Gas Digital subscription and you're not listening to the show, it doesn't matter because we don't get those numbers and I don't care. If you're listening to this show on iTunes, go subscribe to our show on iTunes. It comes out every Tuesday. And you'll enjoy it. There's hundreds of episodes of this show on Gas Digital. If you have Gas Digital, go back and listen to it. I would love to hear from you. At HS Radio Show on Twitter, and at Bronx Johnny on Facebook if you need these nuggets of wisdom.
Why'd you say it like that? You need friends?
Huh?
The part you said it was like, oh, hey.
This music is making me a little more subdued.
It's like Street Fighter music.
It is calming.
Yeah.
It's like you're building a Sims house.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I want to use a cheat code.
Kim, what do you got coming up?
You guys follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check out my other podcast, Broad Topics, with the producer of this show, Alex Scarlato, TOPIX. That's on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, anywhere you find podcasts. To subscribe, rate, review. Also check out Stone Science. I get comedians high, and we do a science fair project. YouTube.com/Stone Science.
Awesome. I say it every week. Subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, YouTube, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere you listen to your podcast. Check out the Instagram page, SubwayCreatures Pod. We'll put highlights up there, bonus content that you won't find on the main account. And also, more importantly, you can get a 14-day free trial to GasDigitalNetwork.com using promo code Subway. Again, you're going to be able to get High Society Radio, all the other shows on that network, as well as the Not Safe for Work content that we give as a bonus for anyone who's a subscriber, which we're going to do right after this if you guys are cool.
Our regular podcast that's Not Safe for Work.
Well, there you go. That's even more reason right there. You won't even have to stick around for the bonus stuff. You're going to get it right off of your regular show. And also keep an eye out. I'm doing a lot more of these music pop-up shows around the New York City subway, working with a lot of musicians there, different kinds of artists in different genres. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. This episode was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having us, man.
Hopefully we'll definitely do this again. Chris, you're always on. Johnny, you're always welcome. Until next week, we'll see you then.